Yeah, what up? What up, though, man? It's your boy, Easy Credit K. Boss up, baby. We are in here with another live. We go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Same time, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. ish. 10ish type of day. Talking about everything, business related, finance, crypto, starting your own courier business, medical courier, auto parts delivery, credit, business credit, CPNs, credit profile numbers, about everything on this channel. We actually these two channels where I go live, and on my new Facebook account where I'm going to be dropping more information on Facebook. Credit K, we here, we always here, my boy. Yes, Sirski. And we're going to talk about something that a lot of people have been asking me about, requesting about, felony friendly courier or things you can do with your car that are felony friendly. If you have a bad MVR, bad driving record, a bad background, got some things for you guys can check out, some opportunities that you can do. Now, this is Boss Up with K. I teach entrepreneurship, getting out the 9 to 5 rat race. And this is one of the things you need to do if you do have questionable background and if you do have questionable driving record. You got to start your own business and get it out the mud. And as you know, a lot of companies are not hiring. If you do have a questionable background, if you do have a bad driving record, it's hard to get on with these carrying companies, and it's doubly hard to get on with these apps. They have a large reputation, a lot of investors behind them, so they are less likely to risk anything or take a chance on getting felonies or people with questionable backgrounds signing up on their app. So since that is the case, you got to go out there and make your own money and get it out there. I'm going to show you 3 businesses, 3 opportunities you guys can do that if you don't have a questionable background. Anybody can do these. If you don't have a questionable background, if you do got good driving history, it's even better for you. But I've seen people make $5, 6, 8, $10,000 a month from these businesses. I've interviewed a couple of them. I even did some of these work here and there. So I got some personal experience as well. I'm going to bring you some experience from some professionals, and also got a interview lined up, hopefully with the individual that does moving companies and some other stuff. Roadside assistance is going to help you guys definitely learn the business inside and out. So let's get into the presentation. But before that, let's see where everybody checking in. We got 13 people viewing on here, probably a couple of more viewing on Facebook or so. But go ahead and let me know what city you're checking in at, city and state. As you know, towards the end of this show, I'm gonna find you guys jobs. I'm gonna find you guys positions. I'm gonna find work in your area. If you having a hard time getting courier gigs, signing up for apps, or just finding work, period, or having trouble growing your business in your area, let me know where you're at, what you're trying to do, and I'm gonna help you out. But let's get into what we came to do today about roadside assistance. So I got a couple of videos and a couple of companies, but the first business I want you guys to look at is roadside assistance. Roadside assistance. Matter of fact, we're gonna do junk hauling first. Let's do junk hauling first, because I think that's probably the lowest barrier entry. Lowest barrier entry for you guys. Pretty much you just need a car. I mean, of course, the bigger the vehicle, the more junk you can haul. But I've seen people put small personal refrigerators in their back seat or trunk, take it to the landfill. Landfill fee is $37. You charge them $100 to take it away. You take the profit. Just that simple. You don't need any type of background checks. Nobody checking your driver's license. Did you junk hauling? All you need to know is what the landfill in your area, your town, how much they charge per pound or per item to dump. And then you make up the difference by setting up Facebook ads, Craigslist ads, making social media posts. You have the market. So that is the hard part, actually having people find you and knowing what your business is. And that's what the apps and some of these carrier companies job they do for you. The apps, find the lead so you can just go in there and start making money. The carrier companies already have the routes and delivery set up, so I just need to have the equipment and get rolling. But if you're going to do it yourself, you're going to get to do it out the mud, then you need to know how to market. You know how to do some accounting, how to make sure that you're not operating at a loss. It's not hard. A lot of people do it. You don't have to have a college degree to do this. A lot of you guys know supply and demand, adding, subtracting, profit and loss. You guys know that. Even if you were hustler in the streets, or you just, do hair, you come from doing hair, babysitting, whatever your background is, wherever you made money, what you need to do to make a living, how much you need to make a month to survive. And that's when you start setting your prices around your business. So let's talk about this guy right here, Andrew Thompson. He has a junk removal business, and he makes, like I said, $20K a month, $1 million business, $1,000 a day. So he is kind of like the junk removal, I guess, guru on YouTube. You can check him out. I'm gonna play one of these quick little videos.
What up, guys? It's time to make some money. My entire life. So I wasn't too keen on programming for somebody else, and programming my own app ain't gonna make me money right away. You have to build an app, and then that takes time, and then you have to bring in revenue. That takes time. So I needed money now. So one of my friends I was talking to, what the do I do? I'm freaking out. I'm panicking. He's like, dude, I used to do junk removal. He would still be doing junk removal, but he wasn't for other undisclosed reasons. But he recommended junk removal and how much money he was making and wanted to start it together. I looked into it. I Googled it. I found Sonoma Strong, $1,000 a day. Steve Conroy, $1,000 a day. $2,000 a day. And I was like, $1,000 a day. And at the time, I had a bit of an ego. We all have an ego. But my ego was like I was slightly embarrassed or ashamed that I was going to be going and picking up trash. Like, I wouldn't have wanted to be seen by friends or like Instagram story me picking up trash. It was like I was slightly embarrassed, but I was so desperate to make money. So we were supposed to start the business together. He ended up flaking and vanishing, and I was like, I'm going to start it without you. And I started it. And started with Thumbtack, started with Craigslist, got to Google Ads probably by month one or like the end of month one, month two, I think. And went from 200 a day to 500 a day to 1,000 a day. From there, it's just been incredible, So it was really a desperate measure that I was taking until I figured out how to get more money for Gypsy, my travel app. But junk removal just kept making me money, and I wasn't finding investors for Gypsy. COVID was like, a year and a half in. Like, it took 2 years until the lockdown was like, okay, finally masks are off the airplane. It was getting a little better. But at that point, I was still involved in the junk removal business, making money, and I was on the truck still. I was taking the phones. I had no time. And I decided to scale junk removal and put Gypsy on the back burner. And just recently, 6 months ago, I decided I'm going to build a home services app instead. Instead of going back to tech doing Gypsy, I'm going to go back to tech doing Dispatch, my home services app. And that is how I got into junk removal, guys.
All right, so that's his story, how he got into junk removal. You saw some of the apps he was using to market his business, Thumbtack, Craigslist, Facebook ads, Google ads. All of these things can help you with the junk removal space. And really all you need is a vehicle. Then you grow and get a trailer for your vehicle. Once you get that trailer, you get those filled up, and you get a box truck. You can rent a box truck. And this is one of those businesses that you can actually rent a vehicle and make some money in. For everyone that's always asking me, let me go big for this one, man. I gotta go big for this one. I gotta go big. You gotta see my whole face. And unless you have your business idea like this, junk removal, moving company, roadside assistance, 3 businesses I'm going to talk about today, you can start renting vehicles. This is one of the businesses that you can actually rent a van, rent a box truck, and get started. I got so many people that's on this channel about how can I, do this with a rental vehicle. I don't have a car. I don't have access to a vehicle. I can rent one. This is the one that you can rent and start making money. All right, so we got a couple of questions. We got 15 people on here on the live this morning. My boy JDOG, I'm here to help. What you need help with, Brody? My man, started off trying to do Amazon Relay, and the contracts wasn't coming fast. So I guess they went out and bought a truck first. What you saying? Moving stuff with people, and they said had some junk that needed to be moved, and he moved it and made the money and started learning. Yes, sir. That is a great business. And how a lot of people get into this. One thing doesn't work out, you readjust, you pivot, and you know what I mean? You get back out there. Hey, Fiona. No, I appreciate you driving, get that money. That's why I do this early in the morning for people to check out and listen. Thank you for commenting. We got the Cash App. The doors of the church is open. You got the Cash App and the Super Chat's open. You want to drop a Super Chat this morning for getting this gospel? Feel free. Pay the like tax. All I really ask you to do is just hit the like button. That's all I really want. Pay that like tax. Spank the like button. That's what I love the most. All right. So that's junk removal. We're definitely going to come back to that, but I want to get into the other 2 businesses we want to talk about. You see some of the stuff he's doing. This individual is making, like I said, over $100,000 in his first year of business using Thumbtack, Google Ads, Craigslist to post about his junk removal business. And then that way. So you can contact me via Instagram and Facebook, or you can contact me, creditk.com. Credit K on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Credit K, Credit K, Credit K. Hit me up on any social media, or you can book a consultation, creditkk.com. All right. So that's the moolah from the junk removal. Now, next we got, and then here's also, you guys can franchise out. I want to show you this little nugget. You can franchise out your junk removal business. If you, like I said, have a hard time, it froze up. What happened? What happened? Your boy froze up. Your boy froze up. What going on? Might got too much open on the laptop. Let's close some of this stuff down. Got too much stuff open, taking up too much bandwidth. What's going on? What's going on? Are we back? Okay, then we back now. All right, so here is the franchise. So if you're having trouble with, marketing and promoting and coming up with everything yourself, you can just, you already got the vans and everything, trucks, you can just become an owner of a franchise and, just start your own junk removal business through this company. Of course, there's going to be a lot more. You have to invest in a lot more equipment and doing it yourself, but this is an option as well. And I'm going to show you 2 more other options with doing this as well. Appreciate you for your owner and the homegirl Margaret. Always, always. I appreciate you. All right. So next we got moving companies. Moving. So Two Man in the Truck is another franchise. But let's talk about these individuals right here.
The 6,000 a month, maybe.
6,000 a month with a moving company. These young men started their own moving service. I think they did it in college. Got some trucks. Let's kind of see their origin story real quick.
Literally watched so many YouTube videos just on like starting a business. My name's Ashton Haland. I'm co-owner of Short Kings Moving Company.
And I'm Keegan Mills. I'm the other owner. And we founded Short Kings Moving Company in July of last year and kind of just came to this idea. We both worked in the moving industry for a while and we figured, why not do this on our own? We can help some people out, make some money.
So I always wanted to own my own business and I loved helping people. And when COVID hit, I just got a job as a mover at another company. Did that, liked it, but kind of just didn't like how they ran things there. Wanted to do it on my own. So we talked, got into it, and it's been great. Love helping people. I mean, it can be a challenging process, you know, but it can also be a fun process. If it's a first-time home buyer, they're excited to get into their new house. So that's awesome. You know, love just guiding them through that moving process.
On top of that, I mean, it wasn't easy starting out. Obviously, we're two college students, so capital, we had to raise capital, started renting trucks. We were able to acquire our own equipment and stuff and eventually grew. We bought our own truck and we have pads, blankets. We used to wrap stuff. We have our own wrap, dollies, just all the moving straps you need and stuff. Yeah, ratchets, bungees. A lot about moving too. People think it's all strength. It's really the grip and how you hold things more than the strength, I would say personally.
We always use the dolly, you know, if we can, just to make sure it's easy on our bodies also. But we have the right grips and right technique how to move it. There's literally like a science to it. When you're bringing it up and down the steps, you know, you got to be careful with it. So that's why we always pad. And then once it's in the truck, it's going to be strapped to a wall. You know, it's going to be nice, protected, packed a certain way in the truck. So,
all right. So you see the deal. You see what these guys are doing, making over $5,000 a month with their moving business in their first year. Very, very low barrier entry. Like I said, you can rent a car. You can go ahead and rent your own U-Haul vehicle and get rolling. Set up your ads. You don't have to worry about nobody checking your background. You don't have to worry about nobody checking your driving history. The only thing, you have to have a valid driver's license to get that rental vehicle, get the insurance through them, and get to rolling. Now, a lot of people saying, you know, I don't want questionable people coming to my house. Maybe people may feel funny about my background. Don't worry about it. People pick up people from Home Depot all the time. People pick up hire people for short-term jobs all the time. You don't know these people background that's coming in and assembling furniture in your house. You don't know the background of people working on the roofs, doing your yard work, a lot of people time. So don't worry about that, having people that, in your back of your head. Maybe people won't work with you just because you possibly have a driving record or a bad criminal history. Just make sure you're clean, make sure you're not doing anything crazy out here nowadays, and you should be okay. So those are two businesses. First, we got junk hauling. If you're just not joining us, I'm talking about businesses you can do if you do have a questionable background or a bad driving history, and or if you don't have a vehicle and you just need to rent a truck or a van. These businesses will pay you enough to rent a truck or a van and make it worth your while. Because I know a lot of people who need junk moved or roadside assistance, you kind of doing in a reasonable area. And then sometimes you could be moving people out of state, but you're gonna adjust your moving rates to be in city. One apartment, I know people charge $100 for a 1-bedroom apartment to move, and then for every room it's additional $75. So you can easily make $400 in a day moving someone's home. I've definitely paid $300 to get some stuff moved before and more. So it's money to be made out here with these businesses. So we got junk hauling, which you can also do as a franchise owner. We got moving companies, which you can also do as a franchise owner once you get to growing, or if you don't, want to do all the legwork as far as getting a truck, doing marketing, branding, coming up with a name, starting a business. You can just buy into a franchise, buy into a ready-made business, and get the ball rolling. But one of my favorite businesses, which you guys can do in any size vehicle, don't even need a tow truck, is roadside assistance. I actually have an ebook down in the description. You guys can check out about starting your ebook business. Starting your roadside assistance business. Some of the things you need, a list of equipment, not really much, a couple of cones, a safety jacket, a jack where you can, change tires pretty quickly, extra tank of gas. That's most of you do. When I was doing roadside assistance, like I said, I was using my own vehicle. I had my SUV. I had my jack in there. I had my large tank of gas, and then also like a little pillow for a lockout, so people, lock the keys in the car, like a little pillow thing. I could squeeze in there, pump the air up, stick my thing down there, and hit the unlock button. So that was very lucrative. It's just that roadside assistance is a 24-hour business. Once you start getting these contracts with AAA and some of these insurance companies, you're pretty much locked in. And so if they call you, you're available, you got to take the job, rain, sleet, snow, cold, heat, side of the road at night, dangerous conditions. So I got other things to do to make money that's cleaner and safer. So I kind of got out of it, but the money was not the problem. It was good money. But, like I said, it's just the hours and stuff, but it's something you want to do, something you have a gift of doing, helping people, being out there on the road. If you're already a tow truck operator, it's something you can add on as existing to your business. But like I said, it's something you can do in any small SUV, small pickup truck, sedan. As long as you can get the equipment in the vehicle, you can get the rolling. And like I said, this is some of the roadside assistance. And like I said, I'm going to bring on an individual
Starting a
does
roadside
this as
assistant.
And like I said, there's a lot of free resources on YouTube on how to get started in this business. But the dope thing I found out about this is you can actually get contracts through insurance companies and AAA to, boost your business and keep a steady flow of customers coming in, going that route, instead of just, putting your hat out there, putting your social media out there, making Google ads, getting linked up with these insurance companies. Will keep you rolling, will keep your phone ringing in the roadside assistance business. All right. So that's that. Go ahead and check out my roadside assistance ebook if you want to get into that business, want to know more about it, and be on the lookout for that interview I'm going to be doing hopefully later on this month with the individual Malik. Once I solidify everything, bring them in so you guys can see everything that people are doing and how much their money they're making with these roadside assistance without a tow truck. All right. So we got Marges. Any more content, comments, concerns? So that's that. And if we got any questions about any of these businesses, let me know. About type of vehicles might be needed, cost of entry. But we at the time of the show, the live. If you got any questions, concerns, or comments, or if you need help finding jobs, you need help finding courier gigs, you need help with your business in any area, you got any credit questions, business credit questions, you want to know how to build business credit up to get a vehicle in your name like I did, now is the time to ask or forever hold your peace. So let's go back up to the top. We got Washington, D.C. in the building, and we got Asheville, North Carolina. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Not sure if Eddie's still in here or Rocky's still in here. But as always, as promised, we're going to find some companies in your area, some courier gigs in your area. Of course, we go to couriergigs.com. Top resource like Indeed or ZipRecruiter, specifically for courier positions. And first we got Washington, which is really, Virginia, Baltimore area. But let's see what we got in the nation's capital. So it's bringing up everything around DC, Herndon, Virginia, US Pack, delivery, courier. Oh, here's a new one. I like these small independent courier companies. These are companies just like you. These companies are just people who started their courier business, who got a contract and is now looking for drivers. So this is something everybody can do. This is the point I want everybody to get to on this channel. We bossing up to getting our own contracts, getting direct routes through these companies and doing them ourselves or hiring out other people to drive for us while we sit at home and boss and make money. So we're in the progress of hiring several drivers, independent contractors, 3 to 4 days a week, picking up boxes throughout the DMV. Must have your own cargo van. Please do not call if you don't have a cargo van. So this one's specifically for the cargo vanners. So you guys tap in, check it out. These felony friendly companies as well. All right. So Spark Delivery. Now these apps, these gig apps like Spark Delivery, Delivery App, Deliver That, they will not hire you if you have a questionable background. But smaller independent companies like this, Omega Courier, will possibly work with you with a questionable driving record or a questionable background, depending as long as it's not nothing like violent, anything like that, or possibly maybe DUIs, maybe, red flag. But we got a simple assault case, something real small. You got to fight at a bar. You got arrested, you got caught with a little weed. I ain't tripping about that most times. So another one, K&S, catering deliveries. Catering delivery is big money in the DC area. You got Zifty, a lot of catering. Here's another one, small company, Night and Day Logistics, $1,300 a week. That's good money. Large SUVs, cargo vans, minivans. You see the insurance requirement. This is pretty much standard insurance requirement for all companies. And the more you drive, the more you make. All right. So you're picking up airports. Pretty standard procedure. All right. So you see what I'm doing for you guys. These companies do not just jump out for you. Some of these companies that a lot of the YouTubers are not talking about, these small independent regional companies, you guys are going to have to dig and find, but they're paying a lot more than gig apps, and they need people with all types of vehicles. All right, so that's Washington, D.C., Eddie Abbott. Hope you watch and appreciate it. All right. Is the thing still working? Okay. Well, I'm not getting any comments. Is the comment thing still working? Am I still live? Anybody hear me? Am I just talking to myself? All right. And then next we got was the Asheville, Rocky, Riley, Asheville. Knock these two out. It's gonna be a short live today. Talk to you about three businesses that you can start being felony friendly. But so you don't have to be a felony to start a business. Anybody can start these businesses, but I've been getting a lot of questions about things you can do if you don't already have a van, businesses or deliveries you can do if you can rent a van and starting your own moving business, doing junk hauling on your own, and starting your own roadside assistance without a tow truck. It's something you can do with a rented vehicle or rented U-Haul. So get on it. Now we got Asheville, North Carolina, Grubhub. It's KJ Media. I see this company a lot. And then Courier Express are some of the few that are here. But I'm sure US Pack, T-Force, American Contracting. There are so many different large contracting and carrier companies that need car drivers, all types of drivers, not just medical courier work. They may do auto parts delivery and things of that nature. Let's see, we got any new comments? Good morning, Princess Ariel. Hey. So, we going our normal thing. We at the part of the show where we're asking people who are in certain areas to send in their city so we can help find jobs for them. Fiona Modi, you still here? What city are you calling in from this morning, Fiona? And then, of course, we went over the top companies you can do if you may have a questionable background or if you have a bad driving record. And so the money you can make, starting at $5,000 a month that these 20-year-old kids made as a moving company. They said they started working for a moving company right at the start of COVID and then kind of branched out, got their own trucks, started doing their own thing. Now they're getting to the money. We got people doing roadside assistance businesses and making over $8,000 a month. And a guy that's making over $100,000 doing junk hauling. That's simple. All right, my God, we got some people that need help. I'm here to help. I can't help you if you don't tell me what you need help with. You got people calling from all around the world. Oh, this Star Beauty. Oh, okay. Hey, no, you got so many names. Star. Star, you still looking at Jacksonville. I'm starting to think you're not applying. Let me know what all the companies you don't apply for, because it is so many positions out there in Jacksonville. All Med Express is one. What's another one? Stat Delivery is out there in Jacksonville as well. Hey, my boy Glenn, what up, though? First time seeing you on here, Glenn Logan. Can you check Kearney, New Jersey now? Never heard of Kearney, New Jersey. Pretty sure it's closer to another city, but we're going to see what we got in Kearney. And then we're going to see what area is close to it. My God, is in Indy. All right, Indianapolis. All right, we got you next, brother. We got you next. Let's check out Kearney. My guy Glenn Logan. We got Metrobi. So I did this on Friday's live. So go back and check the replay of Friday's live. I kind of covered this company, Metrobi. They're an app that's hiring and expanding in new areas. So this is one. But of course, this is New York. So I'm guessing Kearney is close enough to the Big Apple, to the big city, where they're bringing up those. Of course, it's about location, and especially in that area, Philadelphia, Delaware, Connecticut, Maryland, like all of that's like within 150 miles of each other. So you're really going to have to kind of be overlapping a lot of the cities. We got stuff in Secaucus, New Jersey, U.S. Pat, Expedited Courier, LGA, Foodie, a lot of food delivery over New York. Wiz, let's see what Wiz talking about. First time hearing about them. They're in the city. But like I said, if they're operating within 50 miles of you, you know what I mean, there's something you're going to have to branch out and get. And definitely not going to find anything in small cities or small towns. You usually have to go to a larger city to where these companies are hub, and then they will take deliveries in your area. But to do the initial paperwork or get signed up or do the initial pickups is going to be in larger areas. So this one says need your own car, lift up to 15 pounds, independent contractor, delivering packages to customers in your vehicle. And we got part-time fulfilled, smart deliver that, some catering gigs, a lot of stuff up in New York area, Union City, New Jersey, Jones Delivery, Forkable, Morristown, Fair Logistics. This is an independent contractor position. If you got a cargo van, they're going to give you first priority. How much y'all paying? $1,000 a week? Not too bad. Not too good up in the Northeast area. Things cost a little bit more, but not too bad. Not too bad. All right, so we got Indianapolis. Hope you checking in. Hope you appreciate that. Pay that like tax for me, Glenn. Drop a super chat. Drop me something in the Cash App. If you don't mind, my people. I appreciate that. Anybody want to be the show sponsor today? Let me know. We had show sponsors the last 2 days. And I will go over and above. If you drop me a little something, I'll do an extra detailed search for you on this app and see. Might even call somebody for you right on the show live and show you how to talk to the person in charge or how to get in hold of these people to get this money. So we got Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is a big city, love. So let's narrow that down. A big state. Pennsylvania is a big state. So you talking Pittsburgh. We talking Philadelphia. Let me know. Well, let me knock out the good brother Myth. And he got Indianapolis. So let's talk about Indianapolis. And so I think I did this before. I think we did Indianapolis, but let's go back through. So here's one that hasn't came across our radar a lot. Of course, we got US Pack. I want everybody who's looking at this live right now, write down US Pack, go to their website either now while you're watching this or when you get off the live. Check them out. I guarantee they have something in your area close by. I want you to apply and then call them. So we never just apply online. We apply online, call the number, email, and if they're close enough, we even pull up on them and speak to the hiring manager. That is the only way you're going to get your foot in the door and get through the crowd of applications and notifications and messages that these people get. Because if you see, most of my videos get over 1,000 views. Just imagine 1,000 people applying for the same companies. You got to set yourself apart, people. All right. So that's probably the reason there's a hard time getting a hold. You can't be passive. You can't be meek in this business. If you want to go out there and be an independent contractor, you got to go get it. Let's talk about this diligent delivery systems. Must be 21 years or older, reliable pharmaceutical experience. They want to get you a 3-year MVR. You got to pay for that yourself. Required training. Now, there are this guy named Ken Arnold who has a website who does this. Most of the companies do the training themselves. So I would actually go through the company's training. They may provide free training or they may just, pay an extra little $20 fee like I had to do with Lab Logistics. But go through contact the company first, and before you get your HIPAA certifications. You may not need it. They may have a discount for you, or they may have a specific website they want you to go to get the training and get the certification. So getting it beforehand may not always be the best deal, but if you already got it from another position, just make sure you keep the certs and let them know that you already done this and you've been getting to the money with this. So here's Indianapolis. This is one of the best companies you will have. We're trying to get my man Meth. Let's see what else we got. We got minivan drivers, deliver it now. Zifty, deliver that for food delivery. So these are some of the companies, brother, you guys can get up to. Let me make this bigger. This is kind of small. But yeah, this is some of the companies. So go ahead, write all these names down. US Pack, Distant Delivery Systems, Now Courier, of course, Spark, Zifty, and Deliver That. If you can't get no work with one of these 5, I don't know, man. We got to figure it out. All right, all apps you mentioned. I currently have an auto parts contract, but they made adjustments and dedicated routes, so the pay is not. Yeah, I hate dedicated route auto parts contracts. So what they make you do is go to go to the main hub, pick up 2 or 3 items, drop them off to 2 or 3 places, come back, pick up. So you're driving back and forth all day, dogging out your vehicle. Auto parts courier can be a scam at times. I did it to where I was like, they ain't doing this all day. I'm only doing this about 4 hours a day. And that's, y'all can cut my pay in half. I do this for 4 hours a day and be done. But I'm not running my car back and forth, or I started sitting places. Like I wasn't doing no more than 5 runs a day. If you hurry up and get back, they'll dog you and for the same amount of pay. So it's not like you're getting paid per delivery. You're getting paid a flat hourly fee or a flat daily fee. So slow down, pace yourself, princess, because yeah, they'll try to drag you in your car. Uh-oh. And the Cash App is in the chat. $ Blackman Media is right there in the chat. Right there in the chat. $ Blackman Media is the Cash App. But we got our first show sponsor. Rob, Allentown. Woo, we're gonna go to work. A small $2 donation is big in my heart. I appreciate you taking the time. Those $2 could have been in your gas tank, could have been a little, value meal somewhere. I don't know, but hey, you took the time to look out for me, so I'm about to look out for you, sister. And she gave me a whole list of places that's nearby: Allentown, Bethlehem, Lehigh Valley. 2 power only trucks can get containers. My trucks do import, export. Highly recommend renting cargo a car so I don't kill my Jeep. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're saying that you have 2 trucks? Okay. It's all good. Let's go ahead and talk about it. And we're going to go over and above because we got our show sponsor for today, Raw. So we're going to look in Allentown first. I can't spell. Allentown, PA. And okay. Newspaper, blah, 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 blah. That ain't nothing. We ain't worry about none of that. Let's see, Bethlehem. We're not doing no newspaper delivery. Even though that's a good little start for people. If you guys are interested in newspaper delivery, that's something I've also done in my car at once. And then also I did a verification where you have some computer software, you drive behind the route and you verify, make sure they're hitting the yards properly. And if they miss a yard, you give them a lower score. And I had to have like network. I had to have a hotspot in my car, working with a laptop, doing the same thing. That shit it's kind of crazy. It was cool money. So that's that. Looks like this website doesn't have too much in your area. So that means Lehigh Valley must be in the middle of nothing. But we ain't gonna give up though. We got a couple more websites we're gonna look in. Let's see how bad it's not coming up. Yes, I have 2 truck owner operators. We do import export. Looking for a flexible schedule. Okay, so you got 2 trucks already. You got 2 drivers, which is awesome. So that means you sitting back, kick back, feet up, but you need more work for those drivers in those areas. I'm expecting that you're willing to go over the road with that. And let's go and get off of courier gigs. Let's go to our other little resource, PB Driver. They have reason I like using these because this information is a little bit up to date. These companies usually take down the ad once they're fulfilled. So it's a little easier to see what's actually available now instead of finding companies that may be out of business or people that may be oversaturated at the time. So here's stuff for Warminster. Is Warminster close enough to where you are, Levittown, Bethlehem, Philadelphia? Like Philadelphia is about 50 miles for you. Definitely going to have to really want to get rolling, start getting closer to the bigger cities. But a 50-mile drive just to pick up items may hurt the revenue stream. Not sure if that's even worth it. We got people. Hey, I like when we have a community effort. Each one teach one. Have you checked there? Willing to go there? Maybe work Harrisburg. Yep, like I said, of course, you already know you've been in this game a while, Raw. You know location matters where you are. Let's find this one. Driver working, driver work. So this is not actual. This is an independent contractor for cargo van. Okay, 4:30 p.m. to 12. Okay, I like the hours. Delivering parts to storage units. The Bucks County area, picking up from the warehouse in Warminster. Daily route estimated 200 miles. Not gonna say pay wise, but I would, negotiate 250 a mile or higher, really about $3 a mile on this one. But dealing with the time of day, and I don't know if you're doing some back and forth work, that's what I would look at. So that's one. We got my man Glenn Logan, willing to go to Harrisburg. So of course we got this one, Express It. Go ahead and write this company down, Raw. Express It. And let's see if we can find a direct link to this company. Got a couple of Express It's. Family owned, woman owned. Uh-oh. Okay. Like we got a black owned, women owned business. Cool. Oh, no, it's not black owned, but it is women owned. We got the individuals here. Same day delivery. So I think this is the company, Express It Delivery. So here is the direct contact information for you, Raw. Here's the phone number. New Hampshire, New Jersey, Providence, Pennsylvania, Newtown, PA. Oh, it's not then. Here's another company for you guys up in that Pennsylvania, Northeast, New England area. Contact us. Well, here's the way to get in contact with them. Oh, no, like their main office is out in Boston. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking for truck work for my husband's truck, and I want to do courier, cargo. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So if your husband, most people have a truck, they're usually linked up with load boards and dispatchers. So dispatch, linking up with a dispatcher in your area is key. I am working on getting my dispatch business up. That's something I probably should be bringing to you guys since I got so many people already in my network that are driving already. So here goes some cargo van stuff. Here goes some stuff in Libbytown you can do in your car, minivan. Stat work, but we don't see what exactly you guys are doing. All right, and then next we got our other website. And this is going to be some of the carrier companies for you, Raw, that I want you to check out for your husband. This website has all, and this is for everybody who's watching right now as well. If you're having problems finding work in your area, come to this website, click on your state, and they have usually all the top. See this, but looks like a lot of companies have stopped using this website since I first found out about it, because it had a lot more companies on here. So here is the state of Pennsylvania. It's like Pittsburgh over this way. And then Harrisburg, Allentown. Okay, there's Allentown. Okay, yeah, it's kind of in the middle of nothing. So that's why it's so hard to find stuff. We got Trenton, Philadelphia, all that stuff in that area. So that is the problem because it's in a small area. As in Allentown, where University of Pennsylvania, Penn State is, I think. It's Stateville. It's Allentown, something in Allentown. I heard that college town name before. But here is Capstone Logistics. These companies will have carrier routes and dedicated lanes for trucking more than the smaller car stuff. These XL couriers, these companies like here, Flash Fleet Systems, these companies will have stuff you can do in a cargo van or possibly an SUV. Now, of course, they don't list their routes, but this is how you do, and this is how you get in contact. This is like a master list. These are the ones you have to do a little bit more research. They may not have anything available right now. They may be oversaturated with drivers, but I would still try them out and see, which ones are close to your area. Plus, you can see the map and also list, which businesses and which offices are close to you. Still in Jersey. So we had somebody who commented for Jersey earlier today. So here's some more Jersey companies. And, looked like he was kind of close to Trenton area. Not sure where Trenton is on here. But there's a lot of gigs on there as well. You said Freight, Kearney, New Jersey. Yeah, Freight. Now, yeah, so on last Friday, Raw, I talked about a lot of gig apps. I have them closed now, but all of these gig apps that he was mentioning will work. Let's go through a list of the gig apps. Matter of fact, let's do this. We can play the video. Just for the homie Raw, we're checking in and sponsoring the show today.
So we both put $500 each into a business account, and that was.
All right, so this video right here, if you haven't watched this one, Raw, I know what I'm. That's the dig or main hustle you can do. Hospitals, all of them have blood banks, all of them have. Or watching this from years, 2 to 3 years. You got since I started this channel, you guys know how saturated these gig apps are. Get a little be in my cargo van, but you got GoShare, Freight. Let's go ahead and write these down. Curry.com, CURRI. All of these, Dispatch It. Yes, sir. Here's a new one, Jitsu. Jitsu. Used to be Axle Hire, but now it's Jitsu. Hope everybody's writing these down. Next, Metrobi. Metrobi is another app. All of these are gig apps for you, Raw. Check these out. Download them, get signed up. May have to do a background check, background fee, but it is worth it. You will get the money back off the first delivery. Dispatch It. This one is more for cargo vans and box trucks, but they do take, SUV orders, minivan orders as well. Larger vehicles, the better. Simpex. Simpex paying out real well right now. A lot of people getting hired on through Simpex. And all of these are national companies, so that's why I'm bringing them up. They're usually in a lot of areas. Roadie, GoPuff, I know my man Glenn. Glenn knows about a lot of these already. Shipped. All right, so this is, and then Gomo. There's the last one, Gomo. Guys, he just got the trailer. It's just a truck on. He doesn't have a trailer But usually the load, so that's why you got to get with the carrier. So usually the carrier will have you attached to the load and get to working. So let's find some carrier. Well, that was kind of what I've done on the CLDA website. But hope you write all these gig apps down. It's about 10 gig apps you can use to get rolling raw. But as far as on that end, this website will be the best for you because these companies are all carrier companies, and these the ones that will send you out and have you hook up to a load. Since he's power only. So go ahead and write down all of these companies as well, Ra. And hell, y'all want to call one this morning? Give me a thumbs up in the chat. I'll call one of these companies right now and see what they talking about. See what they got going on. Buffalo, down, Buffalo way up there. But yeah, this is what we got in the PA area, Allentown, Harrisburg, Trenton, New Jersey, Philadelphia. It looks like all the work is in Philadelphia. What company's right here? And this one in Reading. Where's this? Capstone Logistics. Oh, we got thumbs up. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Don't hype me up, but don't hype me up, Lee Glenn. Glenn tried me. Say, Glenn said, I ain't gonna call. So he ain't about that life credit, okay? Shit, I'm gonna call these folks right now, sir. 1-800. We calling Capstone Logistics, this company right here. They're based out of Reading. This is the closest company to Raw from what I'm seeing on this map. Capstone Logistics. So we got to call them and see if we can get a hold of somebody that's a decision maker and some like that. Let's go to the website and see if they see. And that's why I like going to the other websites because they send the updated stuff. And this company ain't even phone number ain't even goddamn active right now. Let's see what they have. Heard of Capstone. I think I've done a long form video for them. V warehouse opportunities, competitive pay, warehouse, travel, team. What the hell they talking about, man? Warehouse management opportunities. I ain't trying to do no warehouse. Well, let me see if this is driving stuff is a part of the warehouse department. Box truck driver. Looks like Capstone is a W-2 employer. $19 an hour. Y'all tripping. Grocery delivery driver, $18 an hour. Man, what? Stop it. We ain't gonna waste our time with this. Forest Park is right around the corner though. Flexible part-time grocery. How the part-time driver is 23 an hour? That's weird. Still trying to figure out, are you an independent contractor or are you driving for them? Moving to Colorado Springs, unload, delivery items, driver's license, pass DOT. You driving their car. So this is not exactly what we want. This is more employee based. We are bosses, so yeah, we ain't gonna worry about these guys. All right, let's see what else we got on here. Malvern. All right, let's try these guys here. Omni, fast delivery, drive with us. Okay, here we go. Here's a company we can okay, let's call these guys right here. I don't know what the hell going on with the other company. This is what we do on Boss Up with Kae live every morning. We got 14 people watching. I'm about to call a logistics carrier company live and see if we can get a hold of a gatekeeper, of somebody in charge, a hiring manager. How you doing, Aaron? This is Kevin. I saw a listing on one of my carrier job boards, and your company based out of Pennsylvania. I'm looking to see what exactly type of vehicles you're looking to hire for, and if you do have any dedicated or on-demand routes that you guys are hiring. On demand, okay. I am in Reading, PA. But like I said, I can drive all the way to Philly, drive, have a cargo van, and as well as a box truck, as well as some other vehicles. I'm looking to get rolling with you guys. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm ready when you are. My name is Kevin. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 281-5112. Yes. Yes, have somebody give me a call back, as well as I will go on your website and fill out this form so I can have my information and what type of vehicles I have as well.
All right. Thank you, Kevin.
All right. Thank you. All right. So that's pretty much, all you need to do. Of course, the actual hiring manager wasn't available right now. The person that's in charge is always the hardest to get a hold to. But just getting your name and information into the system, hopefully somebody calls me back. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that because I'm not in PA. But what I do is, Raw, if you don't mind messaging me on Credit K on Instagram, probably the best way, or shoot me an email through creditk.com. And leave your contact information. And when they call me back, I'm going to pass the information on to you, Raw, if that'll help. But this company, Omni Fast Track, look, they got, like I said, they was doing work in your area. Not really, really familiar with Pennsylvania and all the cities in between, but they did say like something like King of Prussia and some Philadelphia, somewhere around that area. So I think this will work out for you and your husband. So message me, and if they do call back, I will forward you the information, or put y'all in contact with the other. All right. So you see how we do on this channel. We are at 10 o'clock now. So usually I end the live right here. But this is what just happened. I guess I should have went big on the screen at that time. So we just called this company, Omni Fast Track, left a voicemail for the hiring manager. They are hiring for on-demand routes. So which on-demand means is, they just have one-offs that need something taken here and there, and they do it. What you can do, like in the box truck, cargo van, a lot of different vehicles will allow you to do this type of work. But Rod, since your husband does have the tractor trailer with no trailer, the tractor part, then like I said, he needs to hook up with carrier companies who's going to send them out to pick up or hook up to loads to take them to another location. Like I said, job boards like with Glenn recommended is the best route. JB Hunt. What's the acronym for just barely something? I forgot what the acronym, but they talk shit about JB Hunt drivers. No, thank you for the super chat and your time as well. Yep. You can do the cargo part if you rent the van. Just be mindful that a lot of these companies require you to have the insurance and registration in your name. Yeah, JB Hunt is horrible. Yeah, everybody says that. Who's in the trucking industry? They are horrible. But look at this. I'm not sure if you're new to my channel, but I have a video here that's doing very well. I have a video here that's doing very well on my channel that I haven't updated in 2 years almost, but the information is still accurate. In this video right here, I'm gonna leave a link for it right there in the comment section. This is some free load boards that I found. So check that video out and you can actually see the name of all 5 of them right here. So we got Shipley.com, Nextload, Truelist, Direct Freight, and Truckloads.truckpath. So those are also some free resources that I gave for you. This is what I do to people who look out for me. So yeah, so that's the thing with these apps and these carrier companies. They want to see the name of the vehicle, the registration, and the insurance in your or your business name. Of course, it's all paperwork, so you know how to do paperwork and stuff. That's kind of easy to get around. I'm not gonna say too much, but also, a lot of times the rental places, you can actually put your own insurance on the rental vehicle, so that'll take care of the insurance being in your name, and then just the registration. You can also get some paperwork drawn up from the rental places to where it shows that your name is listed as registered driver. Sometimes they take it, sometimes they don't. So that's the only tough part about renting and going through these companies. Like I said, they want to see everything in your name for liability purposes, but it's all paperwork. So that's what it is. All right. So any more questions or concerns? I spent a lot of time on Raw because she was the show sponsor today. Shout out. Oh, she dropped 2 cash. Oh, snap. I didn't see the other one. She dropped to $199 to $499. I appreciate you. And now good looking out for you. So if you got any more questions, concerns, places that people has tried to get to, let me know. Check me out on Credit K on all social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X. I'm on everything at Credit K because I primarily talk about credit. And then once I learned about credit, I learned how to flip that into building businesses like my courier business, like my event/co-working space, as well as my media company, where I learned and taught myself how to record and edit and make thumbnails and make extra money from recording content and helping people. So all money in over here. I appreciate you guys watching. Until Wednesday, we go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I appreciate you. Later.